How's it going, everybody? Renee here with Neptune Cigars. We're back at PCA 2024 in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm standing here with John from Oliva Cigars. John, thank you so much for taking the time with us today.
Thank you, Renee. Thank you.
We're winding down the show. It's day 3. How's the show been for you guys so far?
We've been really busy so far. With having it only 3 days this year, it's been perfect for us. Business has been coming in nice and smooth, and first day was one of the record days for us that we've seen in a while, and being at a different time of the year, I think this really works well.
You like March versus July, huh?
I do, personally. It's nicer to be out here this time of year. I think there's a better sales cycle that we can work off of, especially in our hotter parts of the world with Florida and Arizona in the summertime slowing down. I think this is a perfect time.
Mm-hmm. No, agreed, 100%. Now, Oliva obviously needs no introduction. It's a juggernaut of a brand. Do you guys have anything new this year?
We do. We have a couple new things that we're working on. We don't have release dates yet, but we are showing them off at the show to sort of tempt people with it a little bit. And we should see things coming out later on third, fourth quarter of this year. Gotcha.
And those would be like different iterations of the 135th and of the Figurino that came out last year, correct?
Yes. Well, the 135th anniversary Vs, we've got them saved up right now, so we're starting to ship those out again. It's something we can't keep up with all year long, so once or twice a year we'll release them. So we're releasing those at the show this year, as well as the Melania Figurino. Same idea. We sort of beef up our inventories and we ship it out once or twice a year. So they're both special cigars, and they both should be in retailers very soon.
The Figurino was my Super Bowl cigar this year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I liked it. And any tweaks for the different one now? Because it's another Vitola.
We do. We've got another one coming out. This will be the 2024 version. We changed the size on it. It is now a 5.5 by 60. Of course, a round interpretation of the Melania, and we also have it, of course you can see the piano on it. We had a composer put together some lyrics as he was smoking the Melania.
Oh, yeah.
As an inspiration. So it's got a really cool backstory to it, but similar to last year, 10 count boxes. We'll probably ship those out third or fourth quarter this year. We got to see what we can get inventory-wise before we release that one.
Personally speaking, what do you find is different in a round Melania versus the original box press?
You know, it's really different on my palate. I'm a box press guy because I'm sort of a short guy. I like the box press, especially when we're working on big ring gauges. But this 60 ring gauge, it just smokes a little bit cooler. Yeah. I don't know if it's because it's round or because the ring gauge is bigger, but it just has a cooler feel to it when I smoke it.
Mm-hmm. And then the blend itself is the same as the first Figurino, correct?
It is. It's a regular Melania blend. We're just reinterpreting them with the rollers. They're letting them have some fun with it to try something different.
Mm-hmm. At last year's show, you guys may have seen that Oliva where it was wrapped in gold, right? So,
exactly.
First of all, how did that do? And then what's the plans for the future?
Well, we never released that one last year. It was something we were working on similar to these, where it's sort of a future thought to it. And what we did is we reinterpreted it this year. We're not going to gold plate the cigars. We're going to actually gold plate a La Fine Lame cutter to go with it. So we just changed it up a little bit. We're going to release that also later on this year.
You predict it's like fourth quarter? Or?
Yeah, I never predict in this business.
Yeah.
But yeah, third or fourth quarter we might release that, and that's the proceeds for that are to help our Oliva Helping Hands Foundation.
Oh, wonderful.
So that's more of a fundraiser type cigar.
Right. Okay, well, cool. So that takes care of all the new stuff coming down the pipeline for Oliva. But I do want to end on an open-ended question with you, if that's all right with you.
Sure.
So next year we're changing venues, right? We're going to be going to New Orleans versus Las Vegas, where we're at.
Right.
With the word change in mind, what would you personally change about the cigar industry if you had the opportunity?
Oh, personally change.
Yeah.
Well, we do a little bit of it now, but what I'd love to see is more collaboration, more working together. We're a fairly small industry in our scope, and we have a lot of outside, trouble with the industry with taxation coming our way and people trying to put us out of business or move retailers. I'd really like to see more collaboration between the manufacturers. we're all in the same boat. We're all making great products, and there's room for us to talk with each other. We're not bitter competitors. We should be just brothers of the leaf and work together.
Exactly. You know, unity, not division.
That's what I feel.
Well, John, thanks again for taking the time to speak to us today.
I appreciate
Guys,
it.
make sure you pick up the new Figurino, and then whenever the Lafine Yam cigar comes out, could be Q3, Q4, make sure you get that as well. Always available on NeptuneCigar.com. Until next time.